Welcome to Itch Your Break. I am Jonathan Mertz, and coming up in just a few moments, we're going to deep dive into the emotion of everything. And I'm talking about your own emotions, your anxiety, even your despair in some cases, and that can lead to panic attacks. So, we're going to talk to an author who experienced all of this in her life, and it moved her to write a book.
As a child growing up, my mom remarried when I was about 6 or 7 years old. And that led to me being abused sexually by a friend of my stepfather when I was 9. When I was about 14, I had a lot of emotions, and anger especially hit me. But because I didn't have a clear memory around the trauma, or of the trauma, actually, I have a memory around it, but not of it specifically. I didn't have the coping mechanisms. So for a long time, I struggled in the dark, trying to figure it out on my own. I had 2 suicide attempts, one at 16 and 17. Right after that last suicide attempt is when I turned to alcohol and drugs. For many years, I went back and forth between seeking refuge and escapism through getting high, doing drugs, alcohol, and then kind of finding sobriety and seeking ways to get better. But the key thing is that I was always trying to do it on my own because I felt so much shame and guilt around what happened. I was embarrassed to talk about it. That is kind of where my healing journey began and ultimately led me to Los Angeles and intuitively writing my book through that healing process.